Archiving with Amanda. Today, we're going to talk scrapbooks. Whether those are your own scrapbooks or your great Aunt Susie's, here are some key things to remember. Always store your scrapbooks in a temperature-controlled area. So, no garages, attics, or basements. Keep them away from vents and out of direct sunlight. Be sure to lay your scrapbooks flat to avoid damaging the binding, and that any items that are no longer attached to the page aren't lost or damaged. I would recommend storing older scrapbooks in an archival storage box or a plastic tub. When handling your scrapbook pages, especially those older books that have brittle pages, turn them carefully. And as always, make sure your hands are clean and free from lotions. To avoid further damage to the items that are loose in your page, do not reattach them because of the chemicals and the things that we use today could interact negatively with the chemicals in the older items. Just stage the item on the page and then carefully turn and move on to the next. One way to make sure they stay in place, your looser items, is to wrap each page in tissue paper. This will hold it there. If you're going to digitize your scrapbooks, do not use a standard office copier. Laying these scrapbooks out flat and closing the lid can cause damage to the spine and damage to the memories you're trying to save. If you can always find a professional to digitize and scan the book intact without damaging it. But if you're going to do it at home, it's best to either use a camera that can take high quality pictures or find an inexpensive front-facing scanner. It is not recommended that you remove the images from the page, scan them, and then reattach them. Again, because of the negative impacts of the chemicals that we use today they can have on the older items. When prepping for storage, again, wrap each individual page in archival tissue paper. This helps protect the page and the loose items that you may have, and it keeps the pages from touching and rubbing off and damaging each other. And then put them in a box and put them away. If you have digital copies, I highly recommend that you use the digital copies to share with your family. And that's it. This is how we do it. From the Lackland Gateway Archives, Lackland Air Force Base, Texas. I'm Amanda. Until next time.